How's it going, everyone? So it's about that time. I got to make some tube sets for my speed shooter. Some of you haven't seen this yet, but this is my new frame design that I've been working on. This is HDPE version of it. I'm calling it the F and Y. I made this one again, my tube shooter for speed shooting with the wave attachment. So I've been enjoying it. But yeah. So it's time to make some more tubes. So I make tubes different than everyone else. I don't see a lot of people doing this. If so, people aren't posting it. So I figure I'd post it to show everyone. So it's a different method on attaching tubes to the pouch. And I'm going to be trying out some 1636s. And then I got some simple shot 1632s that I'm going to use as some banding straps. So first things first, you want to cut your tubes to length. And I'm going to use these as straps mostly because I already have some 1632 greens made. I want to try some 1636s, so I'm going to use black band or tubes to attach it to the pouch just so that I can tell the difference between the two different tube sizes, if that makes sense. So I cut about 2 millimeters off for the bands. Don't need much. So now you have your tubes and then your small tube attachment. What you'll need is a pull-through tool. I've made this one with literally a paper clip. I like this with this method because it is a little bit of a sharper tip than normal pull-through tools. So I can show you the difference. So here's your normal. There's the one that I made. And you see it's not as much of a belly on it. So what you want to do is you take your small little cut tube and then you slide your pull-through tool in it like so. Then you grab your tube, feed your tube in, and then you want to grab your attachment band and slide it through. So I'll try to do this slow. So you'll slide it through, and then what you want to do is, what you end up doing is pulling this tube inside of your attachment band. So I'm going to pull it through. Just like so. Now that's not going to be strong enough. And I do about a half an inch down. So you'll have to double up on this. So to double up, you go in from tag in. You see this tag in? But you go underneath the band, just like so. And then you do a 180. So I usually will grab the tag in and the tail in, just like that. I'll pull out, twist, and then put the tag in back through your pull-through tool. See that? It looks a little weird, but trust me. And now what you want to do is pull your tag in through your band again. This one's going to be a little hard, but you can get it. So you see how it doubled up right there? So I'll get those over top of each other, just like that. That's all you need. I'll do the same for this one. Again, you put your banding tube on your pull-through tool. Slide your tube inside of your pull-through tool, just like so. And then you pull your banding tube up, which then pulls your tag in inside of your banding tube, just like that. All right. And to double up, pull-through tool comes in from the tag side, goes under your banding tube, and then you want to do, and I pull both of these down, but you can easily just grab your tag. You can just grab your tag just like this, and then push it behind it. Loop it back through like that, and then pull it through. So see, it twists up, just pull it straight, and again you'll see it double up. And then I'll try to put them close together, just like that. All right, so I have 2 tubes set up with my double knot, if you want to call it that. All right. Now you have to attach it to your pouch. So what I end up doing is determine which side your tag is going to come loop around. So I'm going to have it loop around on this side. So you want to get your pull-through tool and go under both banding tubes. And this one is a little tricky, and you want to make sure you're going under both of them. See that? I'm under both of those banding tubes. I'm going to see if I can make it look a little bit easier by pulling it out. So you see that? I'm under both of them. And you want to make sure you go in on the long side so that your tip of your pull-through tool is pointing the same direction as your tag in. Then you want to feed this tube inside of your pouch, and I usually just use a second pull-through tool. Oop. Feed the tag in through that way, pull that through. There. See that? And then now, all you do is you take your tag in and you feed it inside of your pull-through tool. And it's going to be simple enough is to you literally grab your banding tube and you pull this tag underneath the banding tubes. So, and you can put some spit on it if you want to make it easier. It is a little hard to do it because it is tight, but you definitely want it to be tight. There we go. So you see that? What I do is then pull it both sides. Make sure it's right up against it, but you're pretty much done. You just have to cut your tag in off, but you can pull this thing and pull it, and it's not slipping. So I then cut my tag in off. I always leave about 4 to 5 millimeters on the end, and then we repeat it. So again, I will determine what side my tag in will be. I'll go in from the side underneath both banding tubes. And just to verify, you can pull it out just like that. So you can tell I'm underneath both of those bands. Feed your tag in through the pouch. Again, you want to make sure your point is facing towards the tag end of your tubes. So now that my tube is through my pouch, I'll grab the tag in, feed it inside my pull-through tool, hold your banding tubes, and then pull your tag in through. Just like that. Pull, pull, just to make sure. Cut your tag in. And there you have it. No crystal string, no knots. It's just you're using your tube and pull through tool and some scissors. You can use the same tube as well. That's what I usually end up doing, but again, I'm identifying these with a black banding tube just so that I can identify that these are 1636s. But yeah, there you go. They're as tight as ever, maxing them out, and you get no slippage. And then you just attach them however you want to your frame. You can see I used these black ones with a green method, and these are getting worn out. These need to get replaced soon. But yeah, I love it. Super simple, easy. And you could literally keep your old tubes if you want to for banding tubes, but you're barely using anything. So, alright guys, everyone, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. If you start using this method, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Definitely, if this is your first time trying it, make sure you double check your tubes before you go shooting. It's important to double the knot up, and it's important to go under both of those banding tubes. That way you get enough tension. And again, I'm using 1632s for your banding tube itself. There you have it. You guys take it easy. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Should have some more videos coming out soon. Thank you.